Hey everybody, it is day whatever. I think it's Tuesday, and we're gonna go with a Tuesday. Hey, it's Jen from Two Moms and a Wine Truck. Cheers, everybody, virtually. Hope everybody is doing great. If you celebrated Easter, I hope you had a great celebration at your house. And whether you cooked, which I actually did this year, or you supported a local business, we appreciate that as well too. So tonight's a little different. We're doing a little bit earlier. We're doing it at 7, and it's a family interactive. I wanted to bring the kiddos, grandparents, guardian, whoever you are, in to kind of do like a family activity tonight. So earlier today, I had mentioned that we're going to be live at 7, and we are decorating cupcakes. So I'm super excited to share with you my dear friend, Chef Mel. Chef Mel, tell us a little about yourself and what we're going to be doing tonight.
How's it going? Yes, my name is Melissa, and I design specialty cakes and cupcakes for all your special occasions. And tonight we are going to be decorating some cupcakes.
Exciting!
Yay!
This is coming from a person who store buys everything, so I am just excited to learn how to do this.
Well, it's not hard. It really isn't, and it's really the nice thing is. Well, okay, it might look hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's not. And the thing is the nice thing about cupcakes is you just decorate them to your style. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you can be, trust me, I see some people on the Instagrams that I'm like, whoa, you are mega talented that I couldn't do.
So
But
before
you just have to work it.
Yeah, that's perfect. So before we get started, people can hit the pause button here, but what do we need for tonight? Need a couple
Okay,
cupcakes?
so I have a few cupcakes. I've got
Okay.
chocolate, vanilla.
Yep.
I have two kinds of frosting, buttercream. I've got some purple and some pink and all kinds of stuff. If you don't have a piping bag, you can either use a fun little knife, right? Okay. Or you can, if you've got a Ziploc, you can do this, and you can cut the tip, if my scissors let me. And then you just put either a tip in, or you can spit out the frosting like right here. So
okay, smaller, not a bigger one. We want a small little hole.
Yeah, because the bigger it gets, the circumference actually gets bigger. So you just I learned that the hard way, trust me. So
I love it. And then I brought some decorating stuff too.
Yes.
To decorate the top.
I have sprinkles. You can't do it without sprinkles.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Take it away, Chef Mel.
Okay.
And adults, if you've not gotten your adult beverage, if that's your choice tonight, go ahead and grab that as well. And you can I'm probably going to sit here and eat the frosting. I got cream cheese frosting today. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Go for it. I won't judge.
Quarantine 50 over here, remember?
Trust me, I know. I'm baking every day. And yeah, I just ate a couple of Belgian waffles from my video this morning. So yeah, I get
that's
it.
Awesome.
They were delicious. Yeah. So I'm just showing people, like, in order to do this with your piping bag, you just bend the piping bag over and you fill it. You don't want to fill it too high because you don't want to squeeze out of the top, but you just kind of do this and fold it upward again.
Okay.
Squeeze the frosting all the way till you see it spitting out at the bottom like that.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So now I'm going to demonstrate one of my favorite ones, and it's super easy. You take your bag of frosting and your cupcake, and you just push it out.
Look at that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's so easy. You just go in and push it. And I love it. It's so much fun. And it reminds me of like Dairy Queen ice cream cones in a way, you know?
Okay. So, quick story. I used to work at Dairy Queen when I was 16 in the little town I grew up in, Salem, Illinois. And there is a definite unique, you've got to push it up, let it go. Yeah. So, and if you don't, and then you got to twist it. So
you got to do that loop. Yeah.
Got to do the little loop.
I didn't get the loop, but I did get the blob, which I love. So
that's too funny.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite ones. And then another classic one is what they call a rosette. So you just take it and you want to start in the middle.
All right.
And you just pull it around so it looks like a little rose.
Oh my. Okay, let me try that one here. So I'm going to go around.
Yeah, you might not have the right tip for it, but that's
but you know what? I can make swirls though. See,
exactly.
I'll do a swirly one like
that's
this.
Fun.
There we go.
There you go. And if you're team frosting and you want a lot, you can even go
what I'm doing.
up on top and do another one.
I am total team frosting. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
what else we got to do these days? Might as might as well be happy while you're eating. Oh, there we
Exactly.
go.
Yep. Yep.
It's got a
Yeah.
little bit of a swirl to it.
That's fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I just may just
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah. And then another one you can
Oh, that's
do
good. Oh,
is
shoot.
just do a swirl like a soft serve ice cream cone, so you just kind of go around go around.
Oh my goodness. That's
Yep.
definitely team frosting there.
This is team frosting for
Oh my
sure.
gosh.
Yeah.
So how did you get started in this, Mel? I know that you've got a chef background, but where did pastry pop into this at?
It's funny because I used to hate doing pastry. I hated baking. I hated it when I was in culinary school. Like, I hated my baking and pastry classes. And I swore I would never be one. And everybody that I went to school with was like, "You're natural at it." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not."
Denial.
And fast forward about 15 years later, I was kind of like baking bread and found joy in it. And all of a sudden, like, these voices in my head were kind of like, "I think we like baking all of a sudden." And
Ooh,
at the time, we were living in the Caribbean. And so when we decided to leave, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to try to segue into that and see if I liked it. So I worked in a bakery for about 5, 6 months and loved it.
that's
Loved it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And you do all sorts of stuff. You do not only just cupcakes, that's what we're demonstrating tonight, but you do
Mhm.
cakes and cookies and lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So right now, like during all the quarantine stuff, I'm going
Uh-huh.
live every day during the week and just doing various baking things. And, traditionally when I'm in business, like for the moment, I'm doing the cakes and the cupcakes.
Uh-huh.
But right now, I'm kind of stretching out my bakery legs and
I
trying
love
new
it.
things because you never know. I mean, this can bring out a whole other business for me. So,
So I'm doing dots and this is messy because I've got stuff. I'm not the neatest one right now, that's for sure. So I'm
well,
gonna
those
put,
bags too are a little bit hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are a
So,
little bit, they're a little bit wonky. Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna be like a chocolate covered cherry vanilla something. I don't know. I'm
You
making it
know
up as
what?
I'm going.
Yeah,
See?
it's kind of like make it your own, ice cream bar kind of thing. You just do
I
what you
know.
got to
I
do.
love it. What I love for people that are watching us right now with their kiddos or even themselves, if you're adult, because this is a good lifetime out right now, take the pictures of your creations and drop them down there.
Yeah,
We'd love to be able to see them. That'd
totally.
be fantastic.
Totally.
So what did
And
you just
then
put? Oh, you did two colors. Bring that back up
so I
again. You
just
did the
took, yeah, so
purple.
I just was playing with it. I just kind of did some of the smaller rosettes that I did. And then I
Oh,
just took this and I just made little, just playing,
yeah.
just kind of see what you can do. And it's a little odd, but it's still frosting.
You're gonna eat it, it's fine. But people can get those, well, when we get back to our regular world here, like
Yes.
Michael's or Target or anywhere, you can get those in the baking section, or where can you get those? I don't even know what they're
You
called.
talking
What are
about
those? Yeah,
the piping tips?
the
Yeah,
piping tips. There's
you
a
can get
word.
these. They're super cheap. They're like anywhere from 80 cents to $1.20 a tip,
Oh,
depending on how small and big they are. So yeah, you can definitely get them at Michael's. You can get some at Target. Meijer's another place. They have kind of a bigger
okay.
baking section, and
And
then
then,
obviously online too.
and do
So
you make your own frosting then? Well, obviously you
I
do, I'm
do.
sure. And
Yeah,
what's the main ingredients that you put in it?
butter. I don't use any shortening. It's
Salted
just
or
butter.
unsalted butter?
Both actually.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
because adding a little salt does cut the sweetness, but it also enhances a little bit of the flavor. So I use butter, powdered sugar, and a little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
And yeah, so
And I don't
yeah,
think you can really go wrong with anything that you just said there. So I think
I
that's perfect.
yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about, and I'm in no way like I support the shortening when necessary because
Hmm.
sometimes it's absolutely necessary. But I just love yes, I love it. So I
I may
love
just
butter in
eat
my
this right
buttercream.
now.
So
No, it's
yeah,
good. I think my frosting needs to set for a minute though. I'm learning because mine's a little runny. So
yeah.
yours
So
looks like it's a little thicker.
well, because so cream cheese frosting is always going to be a little bit softer.
Of
So
course it
you
is.
might always have to, I mean, that's one of those things like every time I use cream cheese frosting because I love it,
Yeah.
but it's so hard to be able to decorate and pipe with it because it is so soft.
It's a
So
little runny. Hey,
you
but
might need to throw
it
it
gave it a
in the,
really cool design though because it's coming off the edges like that.
that's
Look at
awesome. I
that.
love
I
it.
didn't even mean to do that. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, there we go. That's fantastic. What do you got going on there? So, oh, you got some sprinkles going on.
I'm just putting sprinkles on because
Fantastic. So
cupcake isn't a cupcake without.
there's really no right rhyme or reason with this. It's just kind of like whatever you want to do and just start. And here's the best part: if you don't like it, you can take a knife and scrape it off and start over.
100%. That's actually how I learned when I was at a bakery. I thought I knew. I mean, I know all the techniques, but I didn't realize how much this takes practice. And so I would
Yeah.
just work with like a dozen cupcakes and pipe, and then scrape it off and do it all over again. So
Yes.
yeah, it
Well,
just takes
it
practice.
just takes a little bit of practice. Absolutely. So
Mhm.
the best part is like what I did today, because I went and supported a local baker and I just said, hey, can I have a half a dozen, no frosting? Because I'm not that much of a cook underneath here and I needed a starting structure. So,
Yeah,
hey, at least I'm supporting somebody. That's what it comes
yeah,
down to.
that's awesome, and that's awesome that they were able to be like,
Yep.
"Yep,
So you
here you
can do
go."
that. That's wonderful. Well, Mel,
Yeah.
anything else that as you know, the evening involves for Tuesday here and people all set up with their cupcakes and whatnot. What else advice do
Yeah.
you have as they're going through this?
I would just say that just play with it and just have
Hmm.
fun with whatever you're doing. And if you don't have a piping bag or anything, just take a glob of frosting and just smear it. And you
Didn't even
can
think
have
about that.
fun with kind of making grooves and
Yep.
all kinds of textures and stuff like that. And
So
I
speaking of
mean,
that, what type of tools would you use to do that? Like a fork maybe or something? What's at
you could
home?
use a fork. Yeah,
Mhm.
you could use a fork. You could use a knife. A fork would be good because you can get some of that prong
Uh-huh.
in there, and kind of stick it up, make it look kind of spastic all over, which is always
Yep.
fun. You could use, yeah, I think if you've got any kind of, well, yeah, I think that'd probably be the best just because it's smaller. I would say if you've got some other stuff, it would be better for a cake, but I think with cupcakes, this is a better one
Well, I
to
think
do.
also too, taking a step further, is take a toothpick and you can go online and print off stuff. You know how they have the stuff that is stuck on top of them?
Yes,
And because I mean, let's just face it, unfortunately, there's going to be some kiddos and adults that are going to be quarantined in right now over their birthday. Be a
I
cool way to
was,
make. Yep, you were.
I
That's right.
was,
Yours
yeah,
was just last week. And it'd be a
yeah,
great way to make your own cupcakes and a variety of them. So, and how you want
exactly.
them done.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah, that's a great point. You can go online and just type in like cupcake templates,
Mm-hmm.
and you will find 1,000 printable cupcake templates, and you'll find so many. And yeah, you can absolutely trace it with a toothpick. You can cut it and then kind of frost around it and have that cut out.
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
absolutely. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, we hope everybody enjoyed our little cupcake. Here's how mine ended up turning out. Mel, you got to show yours. How did yours end up
Okay.
turning out?
Okay.
Let's see a
I
couple.
got I got these. Can you
I'm over
see
here just
them?
licking my fingers because I'm just happy
I
doing
know.
that.
I'm gonna devour these, I promise. So
Those are
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, everybody,
So,
it's Eats by Chef Mel. You've got to go on there. You've got to take a look at her beautifully decorated items. They're just absolutely amazing. Once we get all through this COVID-19, highly suggest you patron small business owner Mel over here. And so look her up. And Mel, thank you so much for being on. Here's
thank you
cheers
for
to
having me.
Tuesday. This is
Yes.
Jen signing off from Two Moms in a Wine Truck. We wish you all the best. Be safe, stay positive, and stay in your home. Thank you, everybody.